Well, how good is this? We have running water. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. We had some good rain the last couple of days. Well, 30 to 40 mil anyway. So it was enough just to clean out the stagnant water holes and maybe give us enough water to run a little easy sluice that I've got. I've dammed it upstream a little bit so that I can build the water up. That way I can regulate the flow if there's not quite enough here. I think today I'm just going to clean some bedrock, just where the water's sitting up on the bedrock, and just use a yabby pump, clean out some crevices, put in a bucket, and try and pick somewhere suitable to set up a little easy sluice and run the material. Alright, we better get moving before the rain gets here. Now today I think what we'll do is, like I was saying before, is clean out some crevices with the yabby pump. Now this here's a spot we previously high banked, got some nice gold out of it. That's looking upstream, and there's a lot of deposits, most recent deposits that have been laid up in the bank here. Now it looks like a bank, but it's a lot of sand and gravel and what have you. We've got some nice gold out of that, but I just thought I'll scratch them up and suck them into a bucket. If we're getting nice gold out of the wash, there should be nice gold sitting on the bedrock. But what I did notice, that after the rain we had, there's a hole opened up in the bank. It goes in a long way. I got the good old Fisker's secateurs and cut the roots out of the way. And it goes under quite a fair way. Probably, I don't know, 6 foot or more. And what I did notice is there's a lot of big rocks and flood gravels in there. And there's a bit of a layer, a bit hard to see, but there's a coarse gravel layer that runs through sort of here, and then a layer of bigger boulders down the bottom. So that might be worth further investigation, I think. But them rocks you can see there, that's probably 3 feet under. And I would assume that they're sitting on the bedrock, same as what I'm standing on. So we'll clean these out and we'll take them down to where the water is, or where the running water is, and set a little easy sluice up, and hopefully some nice colour in it. Now what I did notice when I was scratching around in here, that where all the sand's fallen down, the bedrock falls back into the bank. I dug most of the light sand off, but I just thought I'll get a couple of shovels, chuck in the pan. Just quickly pan it in a minute to see what's in it. Bedrock's pretty soft. Now just work your way along, feel around, find the low points, and just sort of feel where the bottom of the crevice is. And just suck the material out of that. And then I'll probably wash down the rocks into it. Like I said, we got good gold high banking, so I'm assuming that there'll be gold in the bedrock, which I can see it there now. See if we can pick it up. That was lucky. It's a nice little piece. Probably set it from there. If you sit in front of the bucket, don't know how well you're going to see that, but nice little bit of gold. Right, we'll keep cleaning it out, suck into the bucket. When the bucket's full, we'll go and run it. And just to give you a bit of an idea on how soft the bedrock is, this falls apart. So just sort of wash it all down and I'll suck it up from there. But I'll do the same all the way around and just feel about where there's any pockets or where the crevices end. But it's all soft, breaks up really easy. So they're good little traps for the gold to sit in. Whether or not the gold had settled through the flood layers, or it's when we were disturbing it with a shovel, putting it in the high banker, that it's fallen through and what have you and settled on the bedrock. Some probably was already there, but I'm guessing as we're shoveling and mucking about, more's probably dropped out and sat on the bedrock. But I'll wash it all down. I'll seed a few pieces as I'm going. But the water's not quite clean enough to see it that easy. Yeah, it breaks up really, really easy. There. Anyway, I'll just focus on this little area for today. 1, 2, 3 crevices. I might wash it down a little bit, but I won't get too carried away because I think it's going to rain. Anyway, keep moving. Well, it's the next day. Got a little bit wet yesterday afternoon, so had to call it quits. But I was still able to fill a couple of buckets, couple of half buckets, and come back today and run it through this little easy sluice. Little 6-inch wide one. It's probably my favourite one because it's light, it's compact, and in the V-mat up the top you can see the gold straight away, so it's sort of not hidden, so you know what you're getting when you're feeding the bucket through it. Unfortunately there's less flow, but I do have a plan B, but we're working on plan A. I dammed the creek up there yesterday and I've knocked the dam out, so we'll walk up and we'll see how it's going. I can hear water. Right, here it comes. So while I'm waiting, I'll go and set up and we'll run the material. Alright, we have water. Seems to be flowing alright. Put a couple of scoops through just to make sure I was happy with it. Nice V that forms in the centre. They don't require a lot of water. Get your angle right and your water speed right, they will clear out and you won't lose any gold. This is a special one today. This is a Pioneer Paulie signed Easy Sluice from when he was in Australia. So I hope that brings good luck. Right, we'll feed some material through and hopefully there's something to show for it. See, we're clearing out nicely and all the gold tends to just shoot to the side there in the V-mat. The material's pretty compacted in the bucket because it's been wrapped around the back of the ute yesterday and today, so all the gold's probably at the bottom of it. I can see a few little pieces starting to show up. So we'll feed this bucket through and the other bucket. Not sure how long this water flow is going to last. The backup plan with a little submersible pump and a hose I can just put in the pool of water below the sluice and pump it back above the rock and just recirculate it with just using the rock, the actual river, to do the work instead of having like a header box for it. But I think we might be alright. You can see I've put a bit of clay there because there's all divots in the rock to try and maximise as much water as I can so I'm not wasting any going underneath it. It seems to be working alright. There's a few little bits of gold starting to show up. So it's looking promising. Some nice colour starting to show up. I've run the first bucket and nearly the whole lot of the second bucket. And the water flow's starting to back off a little bit. It still seems to clean itself out alright. And that's all we've got left. I think a lot of the nice gold's sitting in the bottom that's shaking its way down. So we'll flow that through. It's as easy as that. Got a lot of concentrates, probably about a cupful, so pan that down and hopefully some nice gold in it. So I've panned it down to that, so there's only garnet and pretty much black sand. There wasn't a lot of concentrates to go through, so that was good. A lot of black sand. It's pretty hard to backwash. I'll do a rough pan here, then clean it up at home, dry it and weigh it tonight. That's if it's a weighable amount, that is. Starting to poke its head through now. Looks like some nice pieces there. Oh, washing a few back down. We'll get them later. That's not too bad, I guess. Try and show you without knocking the tripod over and into the creek. Got some nice chunky pieces there. Alright, take it home, clean it up and see what it weighs.